everyone. Welcome to another episode of Excela Health Virtual Mall Walkers. Today is Thursday, June 25th, Mall Walkers Day, which means we have another featured presentation for you. Today we have Dr. Gina George from Excela Health Primary Care, and she will be discussing the topic of skin health and how we can protect our skin all summer long. Let's welcome Dr. Gina George.
Hi Mall Walkers, this is Dr. Gina George and I am a primary care physician at Excela Health Mountain View Primary Care. And I'm here to talk to you all today about how to keep our skin healthy and protected during the summertime. We all love going outside in the summertime, so we want to make sure that our skin is protected and we give the skin the proper care that we need. So sunscreen, number one, sunscreen is very, very important. Regardless of whether it's sunny outside or cloudy, you want to make sure that you are wearing sunscreen anytime you go outside. Even on cloudy days, the sun rays can actually damage your skin. So just because it's cloudy does not mean that you don't have to wear sunscreen. It's always good to wear sunscreen anytime you go outside. Wearing sunscreen that covers all part of your skin that you know is going to be exposed. So your face, the top of your ears that sometimes people tend to forget, your neck, your shoulder, arms, your legs, any place that is going to be exposed to the skin, you want to make sure that you wear sunscreen. You want to make sure that you put it on, put a pretty good layer to give proper protection. And you want to try and apply sunscreen at least 15 minutes before you go out. And you want to make sure that you are reapplying your sunscreen every 2 to 3 hours, or anytime you go out in the water and come out from the water, you want to make sure that you're reapplying your sunscreen as well. There are many types of sunscreen out there. There are lotion-based, there are spray-on sunscreens. So find whatever works for you, whatever works best for you, but just make sure that when you buy a sunscreen that you buy something that is a broad spectrum, meaning it offers more protection from the sun. And if you can try and get a water resistant type of sunscreen, it kind of stays on a little better when you go out in the water, but you still want to reapply that sunscreen when you come out of the water, even if it is a water resistant sunscreen. The most important thing that you need to look at when you buy sunscreen is the SPF, meaning sun protection factor. You want to get a sunscreen that has an SPF of 15 or more. The higher the number, the better protection it is. So minimum of 15 of an SPF, you want to make sure you get that. And like I said, with applied sunscreen everywhere that you know you're going to be exposed to the sun. When you go out, if you can, try to wear long sleeves, long pants or long skirts, so then that way the sun is not directly damaging to your skin, and you have that extra layer of protection. I know it gets hot, so that might not be practical at all times, but if you can, try to wear clothing that will cover at least your arms and your legs as well. A wide brim hat is very helpful. It'll help protect your face, the top of your ears, which people tend to forget, which that area is can be very prone to sun damage as well. So a wide brim hat will offer protection to your face, to the top of your ears, and kind of your neck area as well. Sunglasses will help protect your eyes from the sun. Sunglasses, the U.S. the universal standard is having sunglasses that protects from UVA and UVB sun rays. So a sunglass will be a good protection for your eyes as well. If you are going to be out with young kids, again, the same thing applies to them. Sunscreen on their skin, over their body as well, even on their face. Children less than 6 months, if you can try to avoid the sun, it'll probably be a good idea. Their skin is not completely mature yet, and you want to make sure that their skin is not being damaged at a very young age. But if you do have to take them out, just make sure they're under the shade, so then that way the sun is not directly on their skin. You can try to avoid going out into the sun when the sun rays are the most damaging. So whenever it's kind of like the hottest, so late morning to late afternoon, if you can avoid going out around that peak time, it would actually be very, very helpful. But if not, then again, just make sure that you're protecting your skin as much as you can when you go outside. Washing your face, washing your skin as soon as you come back inside. So however long you were outside, when you come back in, if you can wash your face or even take a cool shower. So you want to make sure that you're washing your face or taking a shower with cool water, not hot water. You don't want to dry out your skin. During the summer, our skin tends to get dried out. So you don't want to dry it out even more. So taking a cool shower or washing your face and your arms or any area that were exposed to the sun with cool water, that will help get rid of all the sweat and all the dirt that's been left behind from being out in the sun. Especially if you have very, very sensitive skin, the sweat and the dirt on your skin can be prone to acne formation. So you just want to make sure that you're getting rid of all of that and trying to clean your skin as much as you can. You don't want to overdo it either, and then make your skin more dry. Hydration is another thing that's going to keep your skin healthy during the summertime. It gets very hot. We get easily dehydrated. When we go out and sweat, we're actually losing water from our skin. So you want to make sure that you are replenishing with enough fluid, enough water. And again, water is actually better than any kind of soda or any other types of drink. You want to make sure that you are keeping hydrated with water. Moisturize your skin all the time as much as you can. Some moisturizers will have sunscreen along with it. So if you can find a moisturizer that has a sunscreen with it as well, it's kind of dual purpose. It'll actually work even better. Just make sure that sunscreen has an SPF of 15 or more. So these are just some quick tips, quick things that you can do to make sure that your skin stays healthy and protected during the summertime. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask your primary care physician. Always check your skin. To see if there are any lesions or moles that you notice that are concerning to you. Anything that has either grown in size or changed in color, or you've noticed that it's being itchy or painful, or it's starting to bleed. Please show that to your primary care physician, so then that way they can take a look at it and see if it needs to be further evaluated. I hope you all enjoyed this short talk on skincare and how to take care of your skin. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you.
We want to thank Dr. Gina George for being with us today and for talking about how we can protect our skin and keep it healthy all summer long. Up next, we have Dawn DeBoli with another segment of What's in Your Pantry.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of What's in Your Pantry on this beautiful summer day. What I hope to discuss with you in today's show is how to lighten up your favorite picnic foods. And what I mean by lighten up is taking your favorite recipes and making them lower in calories, lower in fat, maybe lower in sugar, and lower in sodium. So the recipe that I've chosen today is a very standard broccoli salad recipe. It happens to be called the lightened up version, lightened up creamy broccoli salad. And our version is going to be a lot healthier than the standard broccoli recipe that uses mayo, sugar, and a lot of bacon. So the standard broccoli salad recipe could stand to be a little bit lightened up. So that's what we're going to do right now. So in my bowl here, we're going to make the dressing, and I have 1 teaspoon of the bacon drippings. And to this 1 teaspoon of the bacon drippings, I am going to add homemade buttermilk. You know, I make my own using 1% milk and some vinegar. And to that, we are going to add light sour cream. Okay. Now, Already you can see that this recipe, by using the light sour cream, is going to be lower in fat and lower in calories. And then we are adding some lemon juice, freshly squeezed, and some lemon zest. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, just a bit. And then we're going to whip this dressing up. Okay, so this gives us the creaminess in the lightened up creamy broccoli salad. Okay, so you'll notice I didn't add any sugar to this dressing like the standard recipe calls for. All right, so we're going to set that aside. We're going to get our broccoli out. Now, broccoli happens to be very high in calcium, which is a great nutrient source for those of you that are vegan or lactose intolerant. So you may want to remember to add broccoli to your diet. So we're going to take these broccoli florets that I've already cut up, and to the broccoli we're going to add half of a red sliced onion. Okay, you know I'm all about the red onions because of their antioxidant properties. Now, the recipe has you soaking these red onions in a cold water bath. And the reason you want to do that is the cold water bath actually takes away the pungent sulfur compounds in an onion, and it leaves behind a very sweet and subtle onion taste. So this is going to be perfect for our broccoli salad. And then we are going to add some golden raisins. Now, the golden raisins are going to give our salad the sweetness without adding sugar. We're using the natural sugar from the raisins. And then to this, we're ready to add our dressing. Okay, so we're going to just pour our dressing over the broccoli and onions and golden raisins. We're going to toss it up. Okay, now the recipe does ask that you chill this for 1 to 4 hours so that the dressing flavors can permeate through the broccoli and the onions. Okay, so you can see what it looks like all mixed up. Okay, so then after it's chilled, what you're going to want to add are 2 slices of crumbled up low salt bacon. Okay, so only 2 slices, that's all you need. So again, we're controlling the sodium, we're controlling the fats, but we're still getting that nice bacon flavor. And then we're going to top it off with some sunflower kernels. Now, sunflower kernels happen to be a food that is very high in the heart-healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. Plus, it's going to give it some additional crunch. Okay, so here you have our version of the lightened up, creamy broccoli salad. Now, we're going to take this on our picnic, but we want to make sure that we're storing it properly when we go on our picnic. So you might want to refer to the resource that Laura has included in the email about summertime food safety tips. So, the healthy habit in today's recipe is the following. We want to try to lighten up our favorite recipes by cutting the fat, maybe using less of certain ingredients or making substitutes, maybe like a lower fat version or a lower sodium version, and try to watch our portion sizes, okay? This version of the lightened up creamy broccoli salad makes 6 servings, and 1 serving has only 100 calories with just 4 grams of fat. So a very nice, healthy picnic food that you can share with your family and friends. So I want to thank you again for joining me on this episode of What's in Your Pantry. I hope you will return next week when I am going to be talking about 4th of July ideas, celebrating red, white, and blue. So until then, stay healthy Stay tuned, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Welcome back, Mall Walkers. We hope you enjoyed today's cooking demonstration and healthy habits tip of the day. Be sure to check your email inbox for some additional content that we've sent to you, including 3 healthy recipes, an exercise challenge, and a decompress your stress segment. Plus, 2 additional resources. One that talks about summertime food safety tips, and the other one that talks about how to avoid those itchy plants you might encounter this summer. For today's prize, we're doing another Excela Health Mall Walkers gift basket giveaway, complete with a cookbook, kitchen utensils, and more. So, here's how you can enter to win. Send us your first and last name, tell us today's healthy habits tip of the day, and tell us your favorite summertime beverage. Who knows? Dawn might be able to lighten it up and feature it as a healthy recipe alternative on an upcoming episode. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. We hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time.